You are counted amongst the world press freedom heroes, and it is widely believed that media today is not free and its reporting is not balanced. You have aptly remarked that a dog with a bone in its mouth can't bark. What, according to you, are the causes of this state and what can be done?
So, firstly, that's not my remark. It is a remark. It is a Zulu proverb.
Okay.
And I used it to say that yes, this is what we have become. I think actually all professionals have become that. That is why you find that today you have the constitution has not been changed, but the system of governance is completely overturned. The system prescribed in the constitution has been overturned without amending the constitution. Why? How? Because the professionals are not standing up. Media is one of those professionals. Bureaucracy is another. Lawyer.
But you've been a journalist yourself.
So I'm going to talk about.
Yes.
I'm coming to that also. Yes, and I do not think that reporting should be what you call balanced. That is, on the one hand, General Sahib says this, on the other hand, Arun says that. That is not reporting. That is being completely neutral between the arsonist and the firefighter. That's not it.
By balance, the meaning is that all dimensions relating to that issue or story need to be highlighted.
But by yourself examining it,
yes.
Not by saying X says this and Y says that.
Yes.
Go and examine that.
Yes.
For instance, the work of some journalists, Dainik Bhaskar, Barkha Dutt, the print photographer Praveen Jain, during the COVID times, Indian Express during the COVID times. They went, they saw the dead bodies, they reported that. That is journalism. But if I sit at home or go to my office and say X says this and Y says this, that's not balanced journalism, that's not journalism. So I would think we should give much more emphasis. The first point about what can be done about the situation, first, give much greater importance to reporters rather than to people who write opinion pieces.
Okay.
Who reads an opinion? What was the editorial in the paper that you read this morning? Yes. Nobody knows.
Yes, nobody knows that.
But writing editorial, it's thunder. So, but the reporters are the ones to whom we must give much greater prominence. And second thing is that that if there is the slightest suggestion that the reporter is getting close to some politician, his excuse will be, no, I am using him as a source. Actually, that politician is using the reporter.
Yes.
So we should not allow any relationships between our reporters and people in government, because that's the main person, that's the main institution about whom we will be writing.
Do you mean that giving a beat that this fellow would cover Congress and he would cover BJP, you are not in favor of that?
No, they should be done. But yes. If he gets close to the Congress, if he gets close to the BJP, change them.
Is that practical? Can that be done by the editor?
Why not?
Okay.
I tell you, during the Indian Express days, if Mr. Ramnath Goenka got to know that our Jammu correspondent has become close to the Chief Minister, and if by the evening I had not transferred him to the Northeast, he would fire me. Okay. You have to be independent, and everybody must know this fellow is completely independent.
But Arun, in this case, as you gave the example, here it was somebody beyond the editor who was keeping an eye. But the editor today, or even in your days, would they have the time, resources to keep a tag?
Why not? That's their job.
That can be done.
And that is their job.
That's their job.
How can a general say that, no, I can't look at the artillery guns?
Yes.
That's not my job. You have to be, you are fighting a war, and so you must know the working of each one of your colleagues and journalists. It's not writing editorials, you are leading a team.
But a question comes to my mind.
But yes. The more important point, आपने जैसे कहा कि भी somebody above the editor, that is the owner of the paper. The problem today is that the poor reporter is judged not by the quality and independence and depth of his stories. He is judged by what connections he has, so that किसी ने मैंने गवर्नमेंट से कोई काम करवाना है तो can this man help, this boy help me or not in Rajasthan? So that is the end of journalism. Then you are running really enterprise.